Hello and welcome back to Ace Lightning. This is BioEnchanted, and today we'll be going to the second level. So let's go there, shall we, to Google's Big Top and see what our second level has to offer.
Some things never.
There we go. Let's go. There we are. Let's do Wander Along the Walkways next, because that's the level we have next to do.
Googler, I know you're here. What's that?
Coming through, boss! Did I give you a fright night?
You cackling clown. Ow!
Oh, no you won't! Bye!
Just as well I don't suffer from vertigo.
As you may be able to guess from the look of this place, this level is pretty much pure platforming.
I need those doom diamonds!
But of course, before we actually come up here, there are other things we can do, so let's head back down, shall we? So of course, that is obviously the way forth. But there's also some stuff down there we can deal with, so let's go check that out, shall we? There we go. That could have been bad. That could have been very bad. Also, in the interim, I've actually figured out how the lightning gun power-up actually works, so I'll be showing that off in this level as well. Later, though, because for now this will suffice. You don't want to waste it, and there are harder enemies later on to use it on. No, you naughty thing with physics, don't you dare get away from me. Oh, that was quite effective. It seems as though momentum affects...
Yes!
And the heart's extra life, seems like momentum actually affects how much damage you do. There we go, that's him taken care of too. And of course there's actually a big trampoline here, so let's see what this will lead to, shall we? A lot of Doom Dimes. This is kind of a fun little kind of semi-secret, I quite like this. Because bouncing on the trampolines is pretty fun. It's a little kind of harrowing to get back off it again, but the actual bouncing on the trampolines part is quite entertaining, and I quite like it for that. And of course we got a hell of a lot of Doom Dimes going this way as well. So now let's get back on track to our main path, shall we?
Doom dimes! Yes!
Happily, this area actually gives us quite a lot of extra lives. The main problem with the extra lives in this game is we're almost full. We only get 9 extra lives. No more. At that point, it caps out and we can't pick up anymore. We can still pick up the dimes and everything, but the hearts become transparent, and the dimes do nothing. Be kind of careful dropping down here. But we already know there's a platform just down there, so let's be fine, shall we? There we are. A little scary, but yeah, it's fine. Get this guy out of the way now, because these guys don't take much to kill. And I'm getting some bad slowdown here. And over here we'll find some other things, a new enemy type. Got a lot of enemies here, so let's be careful, shall we? This guy, of course, is yet another ranged enemy. So let's just take care of him, shall we? That unlocks a way forth. These really strange looking platforms. I'm okay with the way this level's laid out. It's pretty interesting to go through. There's a lot of branches and everything like that you can play with, and it's fairly clear on which direction is the right one to go in. And we are actually saving our power-ups for something very specific later on, and it's not these guys are pushovers. Oops. Cheeky boy. He's a cheeky little boy. Ooh, almost walked off the edge there. Well, look at these weird clown robots here as well. Well, a very strange enemy type, but that's kind of neat at least, so I'm willing to be fine with that. Better be careful here, because there's actually a jump platform back up here. I think we can make this jump normally. Yeah, we can. The platform's just all the way back up. But there's a lot of these guys. Let's experiment, shall we? Yep, this is the lightning gun. It pretty much owns that I'm actually using it for the first time ever. Because that's how you're supposed to use it. I just never knew what it was actually like, how it worked.
Yes!
You hold down the fire button and it creates a stream of constant electricity. As you can see there, it's really powerful. It kills enemies really quickly, actually.
Yes!
And I'll be finding that very useful later on. I had no idea it was that good. Because if you just use it normally, it just kind of spits bullets out. And it's kind of pathetic. It spits little bits of electricity. And it's kind of lame. I've just shown how you're supposed to use it. Let's get back on track. Ooh, that actually went a bit further than I remembered it doing so. Let's see how high it will go. Nothing particularly exciting just here, which is fine. But also, we saw a thing over here. I thought that went higher than it did. It tricked me a little bit there.
Yes!
Let's just grab that power up over there as well so I can refill my lightning gun, because wow, that is really powerful. Again, I just never figured out how to use the thing. It's not a very clear game with that kind of mechanic. I mean, the shield's obvious, but the lightning gun is a little less so. So let's make this jump, shall we? A series of jumps up these things. Not clear what they are, they're kind of weird, but let's just jump up them, shall we? Let's go around this way first, so we can get a little bit of a better angle on things, because otherwise those boxes will be completely in the way and that would be a bit of a nightmare.
Yes!
Yeah, we didn't even need to pick up them. We've got many extra lives, so many of them. It's kind of ridiculous. So of course, as you may have noticed, there's a big gap there, so of course we're trying to find another button now. Yeah, locking on in this game is really powerful. It's a shame I never actually figured out how to use it properly. That was embarrassing, I totally missed these coins. Of course, I'm not going to bother getting all 150 Doom Dimes in each level, because that's how many there are in each level. I'll be getting a lot of them, because it's nice to have them, but I won't be getting all of them, because it's just not really much point. I'm playing on easy, and the difference between the difficulties in this game is the amount of coins you need. Well, he got me. That was embarrassing. And if it wasn't for iframes, that could have been really bad too. So, there we go. Let's go around here, heal ourselves, and jump on this big button, shall we? Now we have our final platform to the amulet cage. This time it's platforming downhill, which is a little bit scarier. And a couple of those weird clown robots too, are guarding the cage. But that's fine, because we have our super OP lightning powers. So let's blow them to pieces, shall we? Because deflashing means they're basically full. It means we can't carry any more lightning power. I thought it meant they ran out, because that was when I didn't really know how things worked, but you know. It's actually fine. Happily as well, the camera gives us a little bit of an insight into the directions we're actually jumping in, which is quite nice. See, that is really good. Now the amulet is released. And let's hope it keeps my arc. If I fall here, I'll be so annoyed. But it looks like I'm at least over the plank, so that's fine. Oh, good. Way ahead of you, video game. There we are.
Yes,
Second
another
amulet piece.
fragment.
With great ease. Starting to take shape quite nicely now.
Some things never change. But which attraction is next this time?
That much must be obvious. It's the giant bomb-looking thing in the center that we have been ignoring all this time. So I hope you'll join me next time as we go into this third level and see what Googler has to offer us next time. Goodbye.